I am getting ready. Look at me. I've got my cute little headband on. It says all kind of lovely loves on it. Isn't that darling? I just love it. And I have to get my earrings on and all my bracelets on. We're opening up the blinds. Look at that. Let some sunshine in. Okay, so how is everybody doing? Happy Valentine's Day. I know I'm early. We're not going to talk about anything super important before we get started, but I do want to show you kind of what I'm working on. So let me move my little camera down and we can chit chat while we're waiting for the 12 o'clock hour to start. Okay, here is my page. I know I have been working on this page forever and a day, I feel like. Let me find my light switch. Oh my. How did that get way over there? Yes. So, how is everybody doing? It is Valentine's Day. Let me see. I'm trying to spin this around so you can see it correctly. I've got two different angles here. Okay. There's our page. Maybe this way. We're getting there. How is everybody doing? Hey, Suzanne, how are you, sweetheart? How is everything doing out there? Let me see if I remember correctly. Suzanne, you are in Las Vegas. Am I correct? So happy to have you here with me. We are getting everything all ready to go. It is going to be so much fun because we are playing with pretty paper today. Yes, we are. And I am opening up the blinds. We are setting up our space here for us. Welcome everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me. It is always so much fun to have you guys here with me. Let me see. I think I'm still not quite centered. I have to kind of figure that out before we start. And I always think I want to go in the opposite direction of the area of where we're at, right? Yes. Hello. I love this page. Goes with all the day. Exactly. Hi, Michelle Taylor. How are you in New York? Is it cold? Rhonda Testa, good morning. This is my first, just found your channel. Oh my God, Rhonda, welcome. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome. I'm so happy that you found us. We just love to have fun here and have a little fun playtime. Playing with pretty paper is what I like to call it. But you know what? You can call it anything you want. Alrighty, anything your little heart desires, that is what we do here. And I'm kind of putting together this paper. Now that doesn't mean that that's not the paper we're working on today, but we have flowers today, and I want to talk to you about making handmade flowers. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Okay, so this is our page, and we're going to keep an eye. We have 10 more minutes. Before the rest of us get together, and I have all kind of lovely stuff that's supposed to be here. Let's see, where is it? Ay. Here it is. Perfect. I got my new Iman pajamas from HSN. My Iman pajamas from HSN just came in, and I am officially the owner of every single color of pajama. I am just like, I love pajamas. I live in pajamas. I really appreciate a good pajama. I like a button-down pajama. I like them to feel soft, and I'm a cotton girl. I love 100% cotton pajama, although I realize that it's going to be, what do we call it? Wrinkly. But it's okay with me. Okay, so I just got this in the mail from our sweet friend Kathy, and I am loving it. It goes with the paper, doesn't it? Doesn't it go just perfectly with the paper? if I didn't love this headband so much, I would like be taking this, if I didn't love headbands, period, I would be taking this apart and putting it on my page, Kathy, because it looks perfect for this paper. Kathy in Texas, um, North Richland Hills, Texas. Um, she made me this gorgeous headband, and I just think it is absolutely fabulous. Do you see? Yes, I love it, Kathy. Thank you so much. And you'll just have to tell us how you make it. You told me in the, look at this gorgeous, and you used mirror paper. Oh, that is so pretty. And look at this. Oh, Kathy, that is so gorgeous. You said it's made of felt. Let me read this. Because I remember reading it earlier, and I don't like showing the address. You are so kind. You know, I am still a little bit sicky, and I am drinking my honey lemon ginger tea that Antoinette gave me the recipe to. I am so happy that you are enjoying the channel, and I just can't even. I made it, and I just love it. I love all your outfits. Oh, you're so kind. These are foam flowers, a special kind of foam. Okay, so you'll have to tell us the secret, because they are absolutely gorgeous. They're super soft and light, but they're fluffy also. Look at that. They're so, so pretty. And you used 2-3 different colors in here. Oh, that is such a talent. And pretty centers. That's what I was trying to tell everybody on the website last night on Facebook, saying you want to find something that you like for the pretty centers of these. And I do have a big bag of stamens, but I don't even know how to use them. Do you just spin them and hot glue them in there? They're absolutely, and look, they're on this side also. So adorable, cute, just gorgeous. And this is so nice and soft. Look how pretty that is, so soft. Thank you, thank you, thank you 100 times. So who else do we have here with us? Oh, I'm using my bus. Oh my God, my earbuds, that's my mouse. It is not the mouse, lovely. So I don't even bother. I have there's no help for me. Good morning, Rhonda, Michelle, Esther, how are you? I'm glad that you're enjoying this page. I can't tell you how much I love this page and how it's turned out. Love the colors. Love how our little heart kind of weaved together and turned into diamonds, because the diamonds are for Crop at Home Cinco. So let's get it going. Let me see, Susan. You are spot on. How do we remember us all spending? Susan, I remember. I don't know how I remember, Susan, because let me tell you, I can't remember what I did this morning. So, does anybody else have that problem? Yes, a little more snow and ice tomorrow. Okay, so I'm in Texas, Columbus, Texas, which is right between Houston, San Antonio on I-10. Halfway is Columbus. And then if you come down into Austin, I'm a little bit in that little triangle. It's a beautiful space. I love it here. I can't stand how much I love living in my little sweet town, Columbus. And I have friends from Houston and San Antonio. My sweet friend Michelle, where are you? And she's in San Antonio, and Eve is in Austin, and all the way up to Dallas we have Annie coming, and my sweetest friend I'm gonna see next week, Pamela Densmore. Okay, so we have Kathy and Rhonda. Beth Murphy, how are you, my Long Island princess? Wish I had enough hair for a headband. Well, Susan, if we don't have enough hair for a headband, then you need a headband. I mean, let's just put it on. I absolutely love this gorgeous, gorgeous look. It works with my beautiful paper. I just love it. And today's is red because it is Love Day, Galentine Day. It says X's and O's and love on it. Be mine. It is from Amazon. I might have paid a little bit too much for it, but I love the sequins on it. And I wear them. So if I use them, I enjoy them. I think it's worthy of it. But it does not say handmade by Kathy. Yes, love, love, love. Okay, so yes, you have to just wear a headband, especially if you don't have hair. I mean, that's perfect. Okay, so I am talking about flowers today, and we are going to be making flowers. I gave you a list on Facebook of what you kind of need. This little dream is coming from here, and I'm going to be putting together our flowers that I'm going to put on here. Now, I don't have a lot of Francesca, which is this paper line. This is paper line Francesca, and I'm going to put right here dream. And this is actually coming from the Sierra collection. If you are looking for this, I think this came, I don't know, in one of our, did this come in one of our beautiful mystery boxes, maybe? I think it did. I think so. But that is where I think I got this from. And I'm going to add a couple little drops of hot glue because this is fabric. I mean, it's like a little patch. Maybe it's like an iron-on patch, but it goes on scrapbooking also. It's going to be under what we could consider our, I don't know what the Sierra collection even looks like. I'm sitting here thinking to myself as I'm yapping. You guys have to know, I can talk to the wall if you let me. I have no problems. I was not an only child, but I was an only daughter until the age of 19, 18. I was off going to college the year I graduated from high school, and my mother decided to have a little baby girl. We love to call her, her sweet name is Yolanda. Yolanda, Yolanda. Let me see, there's a cumbia called Yolanda, I want to say. Does Miri know cumbias? Where's my sweet friend in Puerto Rico? Rosie. I know she does cumbias. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Okay. Andrea. I'm sorry. I do remember names. I cannot see. Oh, and I hear my computer doing weird noises. I have got to spend the time to go to Ryan's Devices and order a new laptop and a whole new setup. I've told myself I was going to give that to myself as a 2025 gift. Okay, so there I'm putting the little title, Dream, okay? I realize it's backwards. I'm sorry about that. And then for my idea of this page, well, it's already 12 o'clock. Woohoo! Yay! Okay, so let's get us going and say hello to everybody. Let's see, we have Rhonda here. Karen, hey Karen, sweetheart. I've got your favorite headband right here next to me also. Oh, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Karen's favorite headband is this gorgeousness. Look at these stones on this. Look at that, Karen. I mean, have you really, Karen, this is the Anna Galvan headband, okay? Look at the stones on this baby. Is that not the most gorgeousness? And Anna, I'm storing it in my life for you, okay? And I did notice that I'm missing one of the little stones right here in the center, so I'm gonna have to order it on Amazon. But Anna has let me borrow this for the last 2 or 3 years. So I just love it. I can't stand how much I love this. So I always think of Karen when we talk about Anna's headband, right? Oh, Deepa, how are you? Okay, I think all my little girlfriends are here, so let's say hello. I'm going to spin this around, and hopefully our laptop will stay on. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I am so happy you're here with me. Thank you so much for spending your lunch, your Valentine's lunch with me. I am so, so honored of you spending time with me. Hello from Arkansas, Doris. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy you're here with me. Also, big hugs and kisses. Think of you all the time. My Friday rosaries. Oh, I think of you all the time. Thank you so much. So welcome, welcome. My name is Martha, and I play with pretty paper. And we are working on, okay, so we are right this minute. This is Scrapbook Boot Camp Flowers Edition. And let's close that door so you can see all this beautiful mess, right? That's the pantry / the overflow room. Happy Galentine's Day right back at you, my sweet friends. Hey, Karen, I love that headband. I still want to buy it. I don't know where Anna got it from. I think she told me it was from the boutiques in the mall. So, but you and I will buy or make one for Anna, and then I can keep this one, right? Yes. Okay. So I feel like there's a hair standing up somewhere back there, but you know, it's crazy here. So sweet people, we have been working on Scrapbook Boot Camp. Why? Because we are getting ready for Crop at Home Cinco. That is the goal for the first part of the year, all about Scrapbook Boot Camp, because I want to introduce you to scrapbooking, and I want it to feel like you are prepared and not afraid when we go into Crop at Home 5. Hello, Yvonne. How are you? How are you doing? I think it's Yvonne, Kiner Crafts, I think. I just saw your beautiful picture that you sent on Facebook with your husband, and I thought that was the sweetest thing ever. So I really want all of you to feel confident about going to Scrapbook, the Crop at Home 5 coming around the corner. I just think, oh, thank you. I just think that is a huge investment. Okay, it's $500, whether you put it into payments or whether you get it. I got it as early as right after Create 10, and it was $400. So I want you to feel confident about starting the event and feeling that you enjoy it, okay? Not so stressed out about it. We're going to be working on it. The whole half of the year is all going to be boot camp, boot camp, boot camp. And then come June, we're going to go, whoo! Hey, thank you so much. You guys like my little dress? Oh, I don't really, I'm a pink person, but red is the dress today. And you know it's going to be itty bitty short. Well, it's not that short. This time it reaches my knees. But I always wear leggings underneath. And today it's unusually cold in Texas. So that's all we're doing today. We're going to be doing flowers. I asked you to get some things prepared. So if you don't have them ready, it's okay. You can watch this later. I wanted you to cut out whatever flowers you have of your scraps of cute little flowers. I used the Anna Griffin dies. Let's pull those over here. You can do the big ones. You can do the medium ones and small ones. And you can do the mini ones. Okay, I like to have different sizes all the time for my pages because, hi Shari, because you might have a different, like, this one might be too big for me, but I use it as what I call the baby's breath of the bouquet, the little doily that all the gorgeous flowers come in. That's what I use the great big huge ones for. And then the little middle ones I kind of make all crimpy. And then these itty bitty little ones, these are made right here. This one is made for almost turning it into like a little ball so that you don't have to use a pretty button or something for your center. Okay, so those are what we're working on. I have also cut them up in all of my scraps from Hermosa. Ooh, right there. I cut them all into little dies. And then I went and found some brads. Those are all 500 different colors of brads in there. And some brads with pearls. You know that I ordered that on Amazon, so you can go look for pearls with brads on Amazon. And then here's more of my scraps from Hermosa. So as we were working on this, whenever it becomes a scrap, I was turning it into one of those little flowers. Even if, look, that one is a perfect example of it not being the perfect size. If you have a scrap, you see that little leaf, where did it go? This one right here. If you have that little one that is just not big enough, but you know what? It's a scrap, and you can make a flower from half of that piece. If this was the center, and then you make this one show up on the back of it, okay? So I like to turn all of my little scraps, after you're finished with the collection, into little flower petals. And then we're going to talk about making these gorgeous little flower petals into crimping. I love the Roncia technique. Roncia is my sweet friend. Hello, Roncia in Katy, Texas. This is her season for making gorgeous baskets. She makes the most beautiful Valentine's baskets. If you're nearby in Katy, go pick one up because she has the most beautiful, luxurious baskets I have ever seen. So she has taught me how to make these little flowers where you crimp them. And the way I like to do it is you either use a little mister. This is an old one from Ranger. And then I have just a generic, this is kind of a pearly, it's a Pearl Essence, Perfect Pearls Mist. And this color is called Perfect Pearl. Isn't that sweet, right? And it's just to wet your, I know that word is not anybody's favorite, but I like to make my, hello B, how are you? I like to make my flower just a little bit wet, and then you crimp it. And what I'm crimping mines with is, for this technique, you need a straight edge. Now, I think you can also use, I had it around here somewhere, this one, which is one from Cricut. This is a little bit thinner than this one, but this is the McGill. And McGill is a company that sells punches, and they also sell burnishers. I don't know if anybody has the original Anna Griffin burnishers, but they look like this. Okay, and so these little balls, this is one of the OG burnishers. It comes with the 2-in-1 tool. And I like to keep them in my little Hello Kitty bag because they're like gold, because you can't get, I don't think you can get them anymore. Anyway, you use the crimper and you use the burnisher to move and manipulate your paper the way you want it to be, okay? So, and then you need a heat tool, okay? And you want something that is going to be, but you want to be able to hold it from a distance, okay? This is one of my favorite things to play with. These are little chopsticks, and that is the little alligator clip. You get those on Amazon, you make it yourself. You can hold this far away from the heat source. The wood part is not going to let that heat transfer, so you can kind of give your little petal a nice heat, and then it sets so that even if you put it in your books, it won't smash. Okay, that's the thing there. And then I use hot glue to stack my little flowers. Now you can probably use, what are those little rubbery glue dots, the booger glue dots also, to mount your flower. I don't even have a flower right now that's already pre-made. But the first thing that we're going to do before we do that part is I'm going to put flowers on my actual page. I did make my flowers thinking that I was going to add them to the page, but then it's going to make it really thick for my book. That's something you need to consider. I think this page is already pretty thick. So you see all those foam dots on that baby? It's like a skyscraper of foam dots. So I don't want it to be any thicker than it already is. So I'm not going to use these flowers for that. I am going to go back to my original collection of what I have is these little flowers here. This little kit here is called a scrap rack. I don't have the scrap rack anymore. I used to, but I got rid of it. It didn't work in this house. So, but I do still have some of these pages with my stuff in there. This one is a pretty cool one, and I'll show you how that works. And we're going to put this together right now so you can kind of see how I'm working on that. And then we're going to tweeze and heat and crimp a bunch of cute little flowers. Okay, so while I'm talking about this, you can die cut a bunch of flowers so we can work on them together. You can just die cut scraps. You don't have to have a gorgeous paper to do that, okay? That's what homework. Okay, so as I'm talking, you're doing homework and die cutting. Yes, we are working on this, baby. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. My name is Martha, and we are working on flowers today. Scrapbook flowers, homemade scrapbook flowers. Hello, my sweet bee. How are you doing? Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. I am hoping that you guys are all having a wonderful Valentine's Day. I'm trying to set, since I moved my desk, it's been a little bit hard to find the center of my page. Let's see if that works while I sip some lemon honey ginger tea. That doesn't look like that's enough. I'm cutting off my rose, my heart. That looks better. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, sweeties. So I just set the dream. I was showing you guys where it comes from. It comes from the Sierra collection. I think this came in, tell me, the mystery box, okay? And what I want to do with this is, you guys already saw me do the little pearls, and look how pretty those little pearls came out. I really like them. And I did use flimsy text weight for this bottom, so I added an extra chipboard to the back so that it would be nice and sturdy. But those are my little dots that I made with pearl dots. Don't worry if you don't like where they sit, because you know what? We can change them. Okay, so these are double-sided. That's really cool, so that I can change them up if I want. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of just placing these, these, and I need to use a color that I can see. So what my idea is for this page is that this little pocket, it's a pocket, okay? We made it really nice and sturdy. You can put all your Valentine's letters in there, and then the love is gonna pour onto these two gorgeous pictures. So the love comes in the shape of flowers. How about that? Okay, and I showed you where these little flowers were coming from. And we're gonna kind of put something like that. See how I like that 3 thing? Yes, I do. And you kind of just move them around where you like, what you like. I love those little curlies on that. That is an old one. That die comes specifically, and I'll flip it over so you can see it. That comes from not close to my heart. It is called, let's remember. Heartfelt Creations. Yes, Heartfelt Creations has that. Okay, so you see how I place the flowers, and I am going to want some more pink here and there, but this is kind of where I want my flowers to start landing, okay? So the idea is that they're coming out of the heart and they're filling up the whole place with flowers. That is just the beginning, and that's what I used the pearls for. The pearls were my trick to kind of figure out what kind of movement I wanted on my page. And now I have these actual flowers here. They're all a little bit different, and you know that I always love to mix and match. This one says the Karen collection. Okay, and you see all the lovely stuff that comes through here. Oh, that tree is in there. I didn't know that. That's a really fun little tree, and it has hinges and all kind of lovely stuff. Oh, the bird cage would be fun here if it's in here. I might have used some of it, but don't know. Okay. Does anybody have the Karen collection? Oh, these are nice and big. I didn't know that. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? The key to my heart. You have the key to my heart. Wouldn't that be fun? Big. Oh, these are just gorgeous. I must have used the, yeah, I must have used the birdcage already. It sounds familiar. It sounds like I've used it before. Look at that. That would be perfect for my sweet friend Donna, because I get to see Donna like almost tomorrow. Like almost tomorrow, I'm so excited. And I get to see Pamela like almost next week. Like super fun. Okay, I'm looking at the sizes of my flowers. Those are not the sizes I want to go with. I really am thinking I want to use something like this. Do you see that? That's the original. I think that's what I'm going to end up using. Some of my OG ones, because I want it to be kind of on the flat side. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay, here's that one. Let's see, do we have anything over in this collection? Yeah, and this is kind of some stuff that I use to um, store. Like, this is how I store some of my things. Okay, and here's some pretty butterflies. That might be also good because it's the year of reflection this year, so butterflies are a fun thing. Maybe we'll use a fan. I don't know, but let's put it out. So that's how I work. If I feel like I'm going to use it, possibly, that is, I'm going to put it out. Okay, so here's how that is working. Now, let's see what we have here is, I need some drink. I love this, but it's missing gold. I need that buffed up in gold. You have the key to my heart. The key to my heart. Wouldn't that be just so adorable? Yes, I love that. Okay, so let's talk about crimping these flowers, because I really want to show you how, now that I have them kind of moved around a little bit, and I want to use both styles on my page. So let's start with the bigger of them, because it really does need, you need to be able to see it. And do I have anything bigger than that? I think I made mine small because I kind of thought I wanted them to be on the small side. Okay, so my first tip here, and we're gonna move this on top of each other so we can see what we're doing. I wet my flour just a tiny bit, just to make it a little bit not so stiff. Okay, and then I'm bringing in this into it, this a little bit more so you can see better. Okay, so who do we have here? It shows straight normal on my screen. Miss Kimberly, how are you? Yeah, my screen is crooked. Is that what's going on? I can't type this morning. The camera shows us everything flipped. I know. I am so sorry. That's because my camera is on a different system. I apologize. It's on my phone. Can you adjust the camera for us to read the right way round? No, I'm so sorry, Miss Kimberly. I cannot change it now that we've already started. It's kind of if I had somebody that was able to videotape with us, I'm gonna make sure you can see this, and I'm not sure where I'm standing. And we wanna go this way. I'm trying to make sure we're on the right. Yep, right here. Okay, so I needed to make sure I was right under the camera. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in this direction so you can kind of see and practice with this, so you can really see what we need to do. Okay, so this is perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this is just a McGill squeeze tool, and it's about 2 inches long. What you're gonna do is you're going to get this little piece right here, and it's just a little tiny bit wet. It's barely any. And I kind of like to just spray into my hand and move it around. You see how that's just a little bit wet? You don't want to make them so horribly wet that it's different. Okay, so here's the one little petal that you want to pay attention to. And I'm holding my little petal with a little bit off the center. And here's the trick. You hold it with your thumb and your finger, whether you want to use your index finger or not. Okay, just like that. And you're going to turn the tool and hold at the same time, so that you're basically making an S. Okay, you turn away from you. Okay, and then you're going to remove, and then you're going to go right back into that other side of this petal, and then you're going to move the other direction. Whether you want to go away or whether you're going to go this way, you decide. Okay, and then you have this cute little ripple effect on your petal. Let's try that again. And I'm going to go on this side so you can kind of see. I put it on one side, hold and turn away. And then you go right back into this other side and you turn towards. So you can see that your little petal is going to look like this. Okay, you're gonna have little, I'm trying to make sure we can see this correctly, and I'm a little bit behind. Do you see? It's kind of like a little S-shaped, U-shaped right in that little space. Let's do that again. That's all we're doing here. Hey, Pamela Densmore, sweetheart, I need to call you so we can make plans. I hear it's going to be really bad on Thursday for driving. So I'm hoping that you're driving my way on Wednesday. Okay, directions again. You hold your little tool right in between, and you hold it between two fingers, and then this part of the instrument you're going to turn away from you. Would that be clockwise? I want to say that would be clockwise. And then you remove it, and then you're going to put it on this part because it's the straight part. Okay, and you're going to turn it towards you. Okay, this is a McGill tweezer, but as long as you have a tweezer that is straight, similar to, I just saw it here, the little Cricut one. The Cricut one is just so pointy, and it doesn't hold the paper. It doesn't have the self-set one. So you hold here, and you're going to turn it. Okay, and then you pull it out, and you're going to turn in the other direction. It makes it a little bit harder on the fingers because we have to hold it together. Okay, so here is that part, and then we will hold, and then be gentle because look, your paper will tear. Look at that. I'm gonna move it over to this side. Don't worry if it tears because you'll use that little scrap. And then you hold it, and you heat set it. You see where the paper is torn? I am having to remember where the camera is on my, there we go. Yes, okay, I have to make sure this is the center where I stand. Nick was working in my room on, let's say, Monday. He was here for the Super Bowl, so my room has a little bit different movement to it. Okay, so now, since you heat set it, you keep the paper itself is going to be a little bit on the crispy side, okay? You see? Can you hear that? If I'm quiet? Okay, so that is what happens with the paper. So here's that one. And let's take just this fun little thing that is from a leaf. You can just use a regular leaf, okay? And we're gonna use the same technique on just the little petal part. And I like to hold it. I like these little misters from Tim Holtz, and you kind of just barely make it a little wet just to kind of soften the fibers. And I'm going to hold right here. You see, you treat it away from you, hold the little one, and towards you. Same thing on this one, away from you, and then you grab the other little piece right there and towards you. And our sweet friend Roncia is not here with us. She is busy, working. This is the Roncia technique, Roncia Denley. You guys know her. She's been on Anna Griffin live. She's been with us for a long time. So here is, you just heat set it. And I did not add the pearl mist to this because it already has a little gold foil on it. And yes, it is not green like a leaf, but it still looks really pretty when you put it together because it's the same color combination, the family. Okay, now be careful because this gets hot, heiss as in hot, okay? And look, nice crispy. And you know, you just want to add a little texture to your ruffle. And that's what you're doing, okay? Here we go. And I am taking some more. Now this one I think is from the Anna Griffin embossing folders, because you see how those embossing folders are in there. And I think this is just enough that you can just barely make, and it's plain paper. Let's flip it over. And I'm going to add the little pearl mist so you can kind of see what the difference is here. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day, beautiful gals. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to add this on a piece of paper from my file, aka trash can. Can't see anything coming out of it yet. Hold on. You know, I don't use these that often, so maybe it's not going to come out. Maybe we have to do just a little water. Okay, hey, you have to be creative. If things aren't going the way you want it to go, let me tell you, just make it work. Okay, I think that the mister maybe jammed. Maybe I have to get it jammed, unjam. And then we add a little water to it, okay? There we go. And it has a little bit of pearl mist on it, okay? This is a small little leaf. So I'm thinking I just want to do maybe, I don't want, that one is hard to do with the Cricut, but I'm trying to tell you, okay, hold and turn. And that's it, hold, and you can turn. I like to turn them away from me. You see that? And turn. Now this technique you can also do with those beautiful new Anna Griffin molds. You can wet your flower paper just a little bit. A tiny little mist is all you need. And then you start breaking up the fibers, softening up the fibers is all you want to do. And you start tweezing, then you can just run it through your little mold and take it out. I did not order the molds because I have molds from, what is it called? Okay, so there you go. There's your little flower, and they're crispy now. Okay, so I am using the flowers that I put on here. Okay, and my hot glue I think is ready. So on this I was kind of putting, and I need to do an extra one because look, that one was breaking off. So let's tear it off so we can show you what I'm thinking about doing here. Now here is the one that we worked on earlier. I'm putting a little blob of glue right there. Be very careful. Hot glue is hot. And I'm scared of it. I'm afraid of it. I've burned myself more than once. And then this one, I'm kind of putting into this little space. It's maybe right there would be better. Okay, and then I want to add the actual sticker. This is the Francesca sticker collection. I do think that the Francesca stickers are old, and I'm afraid that they will fall apart. Now let's try, I think it's Jenny told me to unstick this. So this is 3 layers of Francesca flowers, right? In this pop-up mess. But I am going to take it apart so I can make it a bigger flower. Oh, thank you so much, my sweet friend. I am wearing red. Red, the love red. Okay, now see? Oh, thank you so much. Look how beautiful that comes out. Just gorgeousness. Okay, now let's find a little glue. And put this here. And I am going to put the first one somewhere around there, okay? And then what I am doing is breaking up our little cuteness so that we can kind of make the flower last longer, bigger, because I don't have that many of them. Okay, you see? Now we're pushing it into each other, and you're using those pink things as a petal. And I'm gonna add a little hot glue to this part. Okay, and this beautifulness is gonna kind of hide in between there. You're just manipulating the paper to make it fit and do what you need it to do. Okay, sometimes we need it to do something different. Okay, there is our flower, and here is our little broken petal that we had. And what are we going to do with our little broken petal? We're going to stick it in a different direction so that it can hide where that big square piece was at. Now, maybe this is not your cup of tea because it's all different patterns. Maybe that looks weird to you, but you know what? You got to keep going. Okay, so now I think I want to do a little yellow in that space, and I'm going to do the same thing because I need more of these flowers, and we don't have them as of now, right? So I am holding this together, the 3 layers of flowers. We used to get these in our kits. We used to get big, huge amounts of flowers, and wasn't that just so much fun way back when? Yvonne, do you still have snow on the ground? Oh my goodness, Yvonne. Okay, so here is this little gorgeousness. And I'm thinking that this leaf needs to be a little more contoured. You see? And I'm going to kind of add it into my little space here, because that is going to be where all of my little love flowers are going to be at. Let's put some glue on this baby. I was trying to rearrange it. I know I'm having problems with my glue, what do we call it, holders. They're not cooperating with me. I want them to be like right there. Okay, and then this one on top, this one on the bottom. And you see how my idea is that everything is coming out of the gorgeousness that we have. I'm so happy that you taught me this, my sweetest friend, Jenny. I want to say Jenny was the one that told me to use a heat gun on my adhesive foam dot squares, foam dots, I think it's called. Okay. See, now you can kind of rearrange them the way you want them to go, and I like it right there. So I'm adding a little hot glue on here. So I'm hoping that you have some flowers in front of you. The very simple tools that we need to make the rancilla flowers, okay? It's just a super easy way to manipulate the paper. Yep, that one would only take 1. I want it to go this way. So when you do that, I have asked you, I have let you know, given you permission, like it's me that needs to give you permission, that you can cut these gorgeousness to make it fit what you need it to do. Okay, so I want to hide this somewhere underneath this pink. Maybe, maybe not. Let's hold that thought. I want this yellow maybe to make it look like it's still coming this way from one page to the next. Yep, that's where I want it to go. So heat gun, glue gun, wrong tools. Oh, am I working off of the screen? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I got involved over here. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh, yes, okay. And we're gonna put her right on the very edge of this because I want to use those other yellow flowers on the next page. Oy, 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 oy. Where'd the other blue one go? Oh, we'll find it. Okay. So here we have the 2 continuing, and on the very top, we're gonna add the little leftover yellow flowers right here on this little piece. A little bit of glue. I'm playing twirling. Oh my goodness, I'm twirling the hot glue gun like if I'm a twirler, and I'm nowhere near the twirler. Okay, so see, now I'm adding these little yellow flowers that are kind of on the green on that very edge there. And then we have more of these gorgeous flowers, and I'm going to kind of put them, this is the actual Francesca color, and we are going to find the water. Okay, so how is everybody doing? Are you having fun yet? I am having so much fun. I can't even tell you. And I have a secret about this little thing here. I cannot see the end of this. Aloha, Lisa, ¿cómo estás? Oh, wait a minute. I should learn how to say that in my goodness, in Hawaiian. Aloha, ¿cómo estás? Okay, so I like to put on my Sharpie where the actual spray mist is at, because I have spray mist myself instead. Okay, there's the little, it's just a little bit of water, not too much at all. I'm taking my little flower, I'm putting her in between. Let me make sure you can see that. And I'm turning away from myself, holding the center, because this is a small one, and you hold and turn. So you're just wrapping the paper around that little petal. You're just wrapping it around, okay? Gently hold. You don't have to hold it for a whole lot. It's wet slightly, so therefore you can kind of give it a little bit of texture without too much work. And then you're going to take a wooden tool that won't get hot, and then you're going to heat set it. Okay, let's heat set this baby up, and let's talk. No more snow. Rain starts tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Aloha, Lisa, from Jenny. Beautiful there. And we have Lisa coming in from Hawaii. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Joy, do you have the pink petunia glue dispenser? Yes, but for some reason it has it has disappeared from my desk. I don't know where it's at. I think it might be packed for my crop. Miss Kimberly, love it. I'm hoping that you're loving the different technique we have going on here. Okay, so now we heat set it, and it gets crispy, is what I like to call it. It gets set. I mean, okay. So now you're able to manipulate it and do different things with it. And I kind of think I want to kind of squeeze it into this little area. Sometimes I like to squeeze it even smaller and push it right into a space that I want it to sit in. Just like that. And I kind of think I want to, I know, break it. Look at that. Okay. And I am going to put this little piece down with a little bit of glue. And just like that. And hold it. And squeeze it in between this little area, just like that. Hold, because it does have hot glue on it. Lifting this little piece up. Hoping you can see me. And then I'm going to take this little piece that I just took off that was 2 pieces. And we're putting glue on it. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. It is my favorite technique to play with leftover pieces of scrap. I know we all have scraps, and this is one of my favorite things to do with it. Okay, so now instead of hiding 2 of those little petals, I kind of just cut them in half, and you can kind of just see them past the little space. Okay, and when it sits next to the other one, you can kind of see the other little flowers just like that. See how cute that is? I'm hoping you can see that. Okay, and we're going to continue adding more flowers to this. I did want to use the blue as my base, and that is because we have some blue. I have some blue bigger flowers here. And look at those. Those are so pretty. Okay. I think I like this one. This one is a nice large one, so let's talk about doing the large one. A little water, just to kind of barely, this is just water, and I like to put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide or alcohol on it to keep the water clean, because it'll get mildewy. It'll get yucky if you don't. Okay, so I've gotten it wet enough that I can soften it. And now you hold. This is large enough to tweeze it twice. So you're gonna hold it, thumb, finger, turn away from you. Move and put it right back in the same spot and turn it towards you. So your little flower petal will end up like a little Yui. Okay, you see how that's ending up like a little Yui? Okay, same thing. And you can cut up all of these lovely things while you're watching TV and sit there and fold them all up. I like to tweeze up a whole bunch of them and then come back and heat set them. You don't have to heat set them immediately. I am, just because, you know, we're doing this together. But long term, I like to heat set them all at the same time. And off you go. Now you heat set them. Very little amount of time does it take. Okay, I'm not, you don't want to really use a metal tool like what I'm doing here, because it can get warm, but we don't heat it up for very long at all. So it's okay. There we go. All right. And I kind of think I had this one down in this area. Right here, okay? And I'm going to leave it all crimpy and crooked looking, and I'm going to put a little glue on it, and I'm going to add it to this center area, just like that. Same thing here. And I am blending my flowers. I have some that are going to be stickers and some that are going to be this little paper. This little paper is what I am calling my little base for my actual flowers. Okay, and you can see it's very easy. It comes around. It's a fast little play time that you can do. You're putting your tool right in between the edge of the fattest part of your petal. You clip it just a little bit and turn. Okay, you can use all kind of little things for this. You can use a pencil. You can use your burnishers, okay? And then you heat set it. Because I'm gonna hot glue it right this minute. Hola, Anna, how are you, sweetie? I can't wait to see you. Oh, Anna and Donna and I are going to have fun on Sunday. They're coming over to visit me, and I'm so excited. So now we're going to put another one. I kind of think I want it a little bit further out. You know, here we're going, falling, cascading. All right, about here. I think that's it. And a little bit of glue. You know, you can use permanent wet glue. You're just gonna have to hold it for a little bit until it gets set. And then I have this pretty one with like a flocking on it. So I wanna do that one also. And hold, see, from the very fattest part of your flower. And then you're turning. And when you have a really fat flower, you can even do an extra crimp in the middle, okay? Depends, you know, it's just something you want to play with. You can keep turning it. Just decide, this is just making movement in your flower. So whatever your little heart decides to make for movement on your flower, that's what we want you to do. And it works really pretty with all your leftover pieces of your paper that you've been working on, because it's just a fun little something to do with all those little scraps that go into my trash can, aka the file. I just can't handle scraps anymore. I have so much paper that scraps have to go away. That's what I'm saying. Hello, Cynthia in Oregon. I want to say Cynthia Smith, my sweet friend, is from Oregon. And let's read while we're talking about this. We're setting this pretty one. Look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? Oh, I love it. Okay, we're gonna kind of put her right here because it's a different color, you know. Beautifulness, beautifulness. And now if you mess up and you decide you don't want your flower where you set it and you used hot glue, you know that you're supposed to use heat to pull that hot glue away. Thanks for spending time with us on Heart Day. Hey, Karen, I'm so glad you're here with me. Thank you so much. You guys, please, please, please consider subscribing. I know that everybody has their reasons why not, but I would love for you guys to subscribe. I am like 40 people short of having 2,000 subscribers. Isn't that fun? Hello, Lisa. How are you? And Jenny, my sweet friend Jenny, how are you doing? Let's get another flower. I have all of these cute little flowers right here. Okay, we're gonna do flowers, a bunch of little flowers right there. And I feel like we're gonna need some pinks. Maybe these pinks with little swirlies. I know, and maybe some green. How about that? I'm gonna do all of them, but I wanted to be making my page while we're here. Oh, I definitely need some of these colors because that's the color of our heart, remember? You see what I mean? This is a leftover scrap. That is all you need. A little leftover scrap. Okay, I like this one. And now that we have these right here, I kind of get my little mat because it's wet. And we can kind of just make them a little bit wet. There we go. We won't say that word that nobody likes. And you just kind of hold it and twist. Hold it and twist. That's all you're doing. Hold, twist, hold, hold, twist, hold. I feel like I'm making little curls on some little girl's hair. You know, like we're using a little heat tool, but we're not. We're just holding. Hold and turn. Hold it on the fattest part of the little leaf. Hold, turn away from you. Hold, turn towards you. Turn away from you, and then you heat set it. Okay, let's look and see who all we have here. I know, I'm so happy you guys are here with me. There is 46 of us here. Leave me some love. Give me a little thumbs up. I would so appreciate it. 46 of us, yay! Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I so appreciate your attention on such a wonderful time. I know that everybody wants to be with their loved ones today and do fun stuff for them. I have nothing but chores to do. I've already been working though. I have been doing my chores this morning, went grocery shopping. I already have the menu ready for dinner. We know I don't really care to go out to dinner, but we're having steak and tomato mozzarella salad, and my husband loves a potato, so we're having potatoes also. Hello, Michelle. Rhonda, I am happy that you're here with us. You're new with us. Thank you so much, and I'm hoping that you're learning something, enjoying spending time with us, meeting new friends. I'm so glad that you found us. Please stick around. I know, I hope we don't scare you too much, okay? Right here, here's the little clippy, okay? I'm showing this again because I'll show you how easy it is. Hold, turn it. Hold, turn it. See, these are a little bit smaller, so you don't need the double turn, the towards you and away from you. This is away from you, turning away from you, okay? And heat set. Susan from Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas in a while. I might have to put it on my list. I'm trying to get to Virginia to visit my friend Angie, though. Beth Murphy and my Long Island princess. I know. How are you? Andrea. Hey, Andrea is from Chicago. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Look, Rhonda, you have to try this heart. It is so easy to do, and it is so much fun. So much fun. Okay, look at those. I think that we need to try this green one. This is the little leaf. You're just disturbing the fiber of the paper, adding texture. Look how fast that goes. Deepa is in Pennsylvania, Hershey's Land. Nick is going to Pennsylvania soon, I think for another week or two. He's going to Philadelphia, work. He does seminars does. He is in a seminar there. I think that's where the headquarters are. I think we should do this side. This side is pretty. And this one is probably big enough to do a double. But look, I'm doing just a single, just to have a little bit something different, okay? You twirl, 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 leave it alone. Hold in the middle. Twirl it around. No die machine mold needed. You just go, make a little roll. You see how those are in? I'm trying to make sure you can see the different texture. Let's see. Doris, of course, is in Arkansas, and Deepa's in Pennsylvania. Karen, remind me where you're at, Karen. Why am I not remembering? I'm thinking it's one of the Dakotas. Am I correct, Karen? She might be gone by now, but Joy, I always forget where Joy is at, but it's a really pretty name of a town. And for some reason, I'm picturing a lake nearby. Am I right, Joy? This is what I'm imagining, people. Okay, hold, turn. Hold, and see the paper needs to turn. Hold it right there. You're holding this on together, okay? And then this part of the tool, you are turning. She is only 4 pawns away, 4 pawns away from you. Am I reading that right? Oh, pounds. Right there. Hold. And do you have a baby that's only 4 pounds? Oh my gosh, I would love an itty bitty. Mine's is closer to 10 pounds. He's a little chunker-munker right now. Warm cuddles all the way around. Only 4 pounds, tiny little thing. Oh my goodness. Poor puppy, is that? I hope your dog is healing. Oh my Cynthia. Okay, there we go on that one. Here, I think I'm gonna not do that pink one, but I think I do want more of this green flower because it might match the heart, and maybe we'll stick it in as leaves. That's the other thing. I mean, really, a petal is so similar to a leaf that you can kind of hide it as a leaf. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hey, Dina, you're here with me, my sweet neighbor down the road. One of these days I'm going to come knock on your door, Dina, just because. Let me see for my next doctor's vet appointment. What's the name of this flower dye? Okay, so they are the Anna Griffin flower dyes. I don't know the names of them, but anything with a flower, I know you have to have flower dyes in your stash. And anything, they were the flower dyes. I'll reach around for them in a minute, but I have no idea what the names are because I have them all grouped together in flowers situations. There are mini flowers, and then there's a set of big flowers. Does anybody know the name of this die set? Did you get it yet? Beth Murphy, did you get it card yet? No, I haven't. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go check my mail. Did you hear about Joann's Fabrics closing 500 stores? I had no idea it's that many, but yes, I've heard horrific rumors, but I think it's true. Okay, here's the flower technique. Hold the petal like this, okay? And this is a self-closing tool that helps, and you're going to turn it away from you. Hold, remove, slide it out, tweeze it right back in the same spot, and roll it towards you. So away from you, then get that little piece left over and towards you. So you're making a little zigzaggy with your tool. You're holding and turn, holding and turn, okay? Away from you, towards you. And if you want to turn it a different, oh, I have one more leaf. I didn't know. If you want to turn it in a different direction, then it's just about bending the flower, okay? Adding texture. You can do anything to your little flowers. Miss Kimberly says she can't type this morning. Camera was backwards. I know. I'm so sorry. I do. It's kind of like taking a selfie. So basically, I'm taking a selfie video right now. So it is backwards. I apologize. I don't know how to fix that because I don't have a cameraman. I wouldn't be able to see if I was in. So we'll have to. I'm going to have to work on that. But thank you, Miss Kimberly. I will work on it. I'm here. What have I missed? My sweet friend, let's see, Pamela. We are just bending flowers. And we take the leaf of the leaf and you turn it away. You take the next little piece and you turn it with you, towards you. And this little piece of paper is text weight. So it is wet and it does not need to be wet that much. I'm going to have to dry it up a little bit, because it is like falling apart. Okay. Let's see if that is able, if we are able to do that. Let's see if I heat set it with the tweezer in. Releasing the foam. Andrea, I'm almost positive that it was Jenny Ward that told me to do that, but I'm not sure. Somebody told me. And let me tell you, I never use my heat gun except for when I'm doing something like this. It's away. Well, now it sits right next to me because I need to, when we get 3-layer pop-up dots, one, I need to release the pop-up dot because maybe my paper, I don't want my scrapbook that fat. But if and then you can have 3 different layers of flowers. You get more for your bag. Oh, Joy, you look beautiful in red. You are so sweet. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of these, and you can see we have tweezed this baby. And there we go. So now here's our little stash, and now we're adding our flowers to, let's move it's a little wet there. I guess I could heat set it, huh? Love Tim Holtz here, the tool. Is it very noticeable? I think his is one of the quietest ones we have, don't you think? Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of blue down here to this bottom area because I want there to be a little blue, because the blue is what's moving my page to the other section. You can see the heart is in blue outline, and now the blue is, I might have to have more blue. If I have a little bitty blue, maybe tuck it into this little space or something. And let's see. Just because I want to make sure that you can see the blue moving around. Alrighty, let's take a look. The heat gun. Do you have the pink petunia glue gun? Yes, I just need to find it. So I've been using all these different little things that are supposed to have water in there, and then you're supposed to put, that is my idea, but it doesn't always work, That's for tweezing, or what is it called? Weeding your paper, but I thought it was good to hold my paper in. Okay, here we go. And I apologize, I have to drink. I've got my hot lemon ginger tea. I am getting rid of this mess because the sinus mess. We have been clearing the land in the backyard, and the cedar is no joke. Okay, here is my little 3-petal flower, and I'm going to put a little piece of hot glue on it, and I'm adding it to this little piece around here just so that we can see it, to have the continuous, so that our traveling eye helps. Okay, my blue is right there, blue, 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 and now we're going to keep adding more to it. I like this one right there. So I said I didn't want this page so big. I was going to use my little stickers. So, and by big, I mean thick. But you see, you know, sometimes I fail. Oh, okay, see this one? This one is just such a pretty paper. And I have this I'm going to put right in between these loves. So I am working on my garage sale today. My garage sale items are all in my closet, which aka known as the 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth room of overflow for this scrap room. It has gotten out of control. The overflow is ridiculous, and so I am trying to downsize my stash, and I love to go to the Scrap Shack Texas.com. It's an actual brick and mortar store, and I take they have a garage sale 2-3 times a year, and the clients are able to bring their stuff, and I get so happy because I'm able to take my stuff and leave it there, and they sell it. You price it, they sell it, and then guess what? I get store credit. I'm able to use that money to pay for the next year's crop. Oh, that makes me so happy. I know, it makes me so happy to find new homes for my stash. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but that just gives me so much joy. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this one because it's not doing what I want it to do. I'm going to hide it in between here. So you can kind of manipulate your flower. And now I have like a bunch of 3-petal flower. Squish it, kind of like a little fan, right? And we add a little glue to it, and you're squeezing that in underneath this little space. You can still see it. Am I on screen? I'm playing off screen. There we go. And the next one right there. So now you see how we're kind of adding this to our scrapbook. We're adding pretty little paper flowers. These were all going to go in the trash because guess what? The trash is, I'm gonna put that going that way. Oh yeah, that looks just like what I want to do. This big yellow one. Oh, I saw a yellow dress. Oh, I was like, oh, I saw a yellow dress with, what do they call it? Is it 3D floral fabric? It has like appliques on it, but it's 3D-ish. Oh, it was yellow and it was so pretty. But once somebody told me that yellow was not my color. Can you believe somebody told me that? Yellow is not your color. That's a really pretty dress, but yellow is not your color. Isn't that nice? Yeah. I won't tell you who told me that. She's not in my life anymore. How about that? Okay, so we heated that baby up, and I'm pulling that. Look how easy that just comes off without even anything. Oh, I love that. Okay, now let's add a little glue because I want to make sure that she stays sticking on. Yes, that's a Hispanic way of speaking to someone. My aunts used to do that. That was not the person that told me that, but my aunts used to do that to me when I was little. They would say something, and mean evilness. But it's okay. I was a very sassy little girl. It was probably something that needed to be said to me. Okay, look at that. I am loving how that little bouquet kind of just blends in with this little green. Oh, so pretty. Okay, and now we have another little flower that we can kind of put right in between here. And is it cold? Does it come off? It comes right off. Come on, baby. Yay! I love that. Okay, now with this one, I think we're gonna add a little hot glue. She's gonna be right there. See how you can kind of multiply your flower by removing and deconstructing some of these OG embellishments were just so gorgeous because they were made with a sticker, and then you had so much room. Look at that. Oh, I love that. I know, I get excited over the silliest of things. There we go. And then this loveliness maybe can come this way. How about this way? Yeah, I like it over here. Because then we get to spread the joy of the flower, because my idea with this, my vision with this flower, with this page, is that it is the love that's coming from the little heart is with flowers, and it is just rolling out to us. Okay, so that is yellow, and oh, the big white one here in the center might be a good idea. And maybe a pink one. Oh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I haven't used a pink one in the other one. Let's see. Maybe this white one because it is bigger and it has yellow on it. Be gentle when you remove these flowers. One, they are, I'm not going to call them vintage, but they're original, and you don't want to tear them apart because they are so delicate. I like to use my little alligator clips and then kind of heat this baby up. Okay, let's see who else is talking to me. I've never thought of using that. This is so gorgeous. Happy cheek composition. Oh, Kimberly, I'm happy you like that. Let's not burn the flower. Let's see, was that on even heated? Nope. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let me read. No snow. Such a gorgeous, happy, cheeky composition. Oh, I love it. Thank you. And Cynthia, I love the seam binding too. Okay, so the seam binding is coming from, what is her lovely name? If you can't make it do what you want it to do, then you cut. And it's just paper. Yes, it's just paper. Kind of want it to be standing in, I don't want it to be upside down like this. Okay, now this feels pretty sticky, but just in case, we're adding a little water. Okay, and then this pretty little leaf we can hide. Can you guys hear that? That's my laptop slowly dying. Okay, here we go. Not today, not today, laptop, not today. No dying today. It's Valentine's Day. No dying today. Okay. Oy. Okay. Okay, so I have the yellow there. And where's the other part of it? Over here. So now we can kind of keep working with that yellow and multiplying it. We have to heat it up more. That was not enough heat. Put it on this side. Okay, let's see who's talking to me. I would never have thought to use that. Hola, Ana. Hola, Rachel. I want to learn how to make the ribbon like that, Martha. Oh, Rachel, I am so sorry, but I bought the ribbon like that. It is called Seam Binding Ribbon. I will find where I buy it from. Look, this one works with the perfect, what is it called? Paris green. Oh, look at that. It came off. It came off on its own. But we want to take this part off. Ta-da. This one we'll put back on there. And we'll put a little hot glue on her. And I think I want to kind of stick her in. Again, I think I want to remove a little bit of the leaf on that side. So we're removing a little bit of this greenery so that we can multiply the yellow. This comes from the Scrap Cabin shop on Etsy. And this color is called Evergreen, and it works perfect with Paris green. And the pink that I have here in front of me is a different color. I want to say it's rose pink. And okay, so just like that, because I want that yellow. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. I don't know. I'm not liking where the yellow is sitting. I want it to sit somewhere else. So we are going to add this right there. It's a little bit too sharp of a corner. I don't like sharp corners because this is supposed to be a plant, an organic plant. Shouldn't have sharp corners. We're putting a little hot glue, and I'm going to kind of slide her in to this little space, okay? And then I'm adding this little yellow piece with the petal to the top, to the bottom, to more yellow, because I want that yellow piece to be showing on the other side also, and just like that. Nope, I like it just like that, okay? And maybe this other yellow one over here might have to save for another time, because I think we have plenty of flowers on here. Let's look. I think I need something pretty in those little spots. How about one of these little tiny little centers? Okay, so let's learn how to do that. We are going to use a pin, anything round in your life. Okay, somewhere I have my little burnishers, but I also like the pin that works really good, is a little pin that comes from our Anna Griffin stuff. It's the pin that you remove, okay? So we're going to add a little bit of water. Okay, and I'm going to work on my palm, and you're kind of just rolling it, okay? You're pushing down on your palm, and you're turning it into a little circle, and it's going to turn into a little ball, okay? And I would love to use hot glue, but I know that hot glue is not my friend. And you're kind of just working those little balls to make them into a tiny little circle, and you go like this. Keep that little circle ball in it, and then we're going to get a little tweezer. hold set. Oh my goodness, I'm missing tips. Doris, repeat. Do the flowers hold their shape well over time? They do hold their shape well over time, but I'm sticking them in a book. They will still show texture, but they will not be like hard set. But they do hold their shape when you set the paper. So thanks for spending time with us. Anna Griffin's papers are so precious. Every scrap counts. That drives me crazy. Thanks for the idea of using them all up. Yes, Miss Kimberly, absolutely. Karen, the price on Anna's stuff is high in the sky. I am with you, Karen, on that. Okay, look, now I've turned this little ball and it's like a little hard set spot. And now I want to add it to the center of my little star heart right here. So I am adding a little hot glue to the actual heart, little flower, just enough to drop it in there. And I will hold my little ball, which is what the center of your little flower. And I can hold it just right. Okay, just like that. And we're dropping her in there, giving her a little love to press in. There we go. And that way it's not empty. And I think she needs another one right here. Let's find another one. Let's do that one more time, just in case you didn't get the hang of it, okay? Right there, that's a little tiny scrap, okay? I'm working on the opposite side. I add a tiny little spritz in my palm, just to kind of make that wet enough. I'm using a burnisher from the OG tool. I don't even have to put it on the actual tool holder, okay? And then you're just kind of pressing in your palm and you're turning it into a little round ball. Kind of just give yourself some time to keep pressing in. Yes, you can use your mouse mat. You can use all kind of lovely stuff so that you get in just like that, okay? And then you start forming the little ball. Look at that. And once you have your little ball, I like to hold it with something and then heat set it. Okay, where am I at? Do flowers hold their shape? Yummy sounding dinner. Yes, they will, as long as they are not squished that much. Yes, you kind of, for the flower to hold it set, you have to break up the fibers and then you need to let it heat set. This little ball, I can tell, was a little bit too wet, so it needs a lot more heat to get it dried up. Yes, and we had our steak dinner last night, seeing my grandson tonight. Oh, Michelle, how fun. Nick has a date tomorrow. Isn't that fun? Hi, Martha. Nati, Benya, how are you, Nati? So nice to meet you. Happy Friday. Yay, from New York. Nati, I haven't seen your name here before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy you're here with me. My sweet friend in Colorado is also, I haven't seen her name come up. She might be snowed in Colorado. Okay, it's heat setting slowly. Nati, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am taking care of my dog, had both her knees done. Oh, Karen. Happy Valentine's Day. Annie Pens, hey babies, I hadn't seen your name here pop up. I hope your dog is healing. She is only 4 pounds. Warm cuddles. Yes, I live on a lake. Oh, joy, I did get that. Oh my goodness. I can't remember what state you're in, but for some reason I picture you on a beautiful lake. Isn't that funny? Oh my goodness. Okay, so now here I have my little ball. And now I can put a little bit of glue on the very little top bottom of this one. I kind of think it needs another little flower though, because it's kind of blah. Excuse me. Let's do another one really fast because I think it needs a little tiny something something. Let's find, oh, an itty bitty pink one. Look at that. I think I spray it every which way but the right way. Here we go. Okay, just a tiny little pink one. Yes, I already put hot glue on, but you know what? You can heat up hot glue also with your heat gun. Oh, Arkansas, no. I don't remember, but it's a really interesting, Joy, I can remember your address, but it's a really interesting name. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Jenny, I needed to find something to do with my hands when I quit smoking, so drawers of flowers shaped around the clock. Oh, how awesome. What a wonderful way to break a bad habit. Congratulations. That sounds fabulous, Jenny. Okay, here's my little pink center, and I don't know if that little glue is going to be still wet, so I'm going to heat up just a little bit. And we're going to kind of press into it. Yay, it's hot. And then we're going to add our little glue right into that center. And then we're adding our little flower petal ball, looking for the right spot. Okay, yay. There we go. Now I like the way it all looks together. Okay, so here we are. That looks like it's kind of sticky because it was the pop-up dot. Oh, that worked really nice. That's an EK Success tool. Wow. Oh, and it's just baby powder, but man, that worked really nice. Okay, loves, what do you think? We need more balls. We have blue coming down. I think that is working really well. I kind of still have some of these, and so I want to keep using them. But I will tell you, I want to kind of cut them in half. Add a little glue to the same flower right there. And then you kind of smush them together. Create more of a fluffy, okay? And add more glue to the back of it. And then you can kind of sneak it in underneath something like this to add more texture to that. You know, my little white rose here was looking kind of lonely all by itself. And this one, I like that. Kind of like that coming up on top. This one is double-sided, so you can just fold it in half and kind of squish them around. You see that? That's really fun when it comes out double-sided. Put a little glue on top, on the bottom, squish it together. And then I like to stick it right in between here. We have different colors coming. Hold, let that set. How is everybody doing? A little tiny yellow. I just don't want to destroy that one to add a little tiny yellow something. Oh my goodness, I think I really like it, and this one needs to go back into the stash. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm really liking that. I love the idea of using this as like the key to your heart kind of thing. Right? But I would have to add some gold to it. It's just not enough gold to it. And I'm not an inker or anything like that, but look, it just changes it. So think about that. If you like some embellishments, but not something is not, you know, perfect for you to use, you can change it up. Okay, look at that. And I feel like I need to put it like right here in the center. And what did I say? If you need to heat something up and move it, you need to move it. So there we go. Where are your greats, Annie? I think Annie's are all in Texas. Oh, I know what to do. You have to take this and turn it, because it's not double-sided paper, and it has to get turned to show only one side. Okay, let's put a little glue right there. And just like that. Oh, I love that so much. So I want to put glue on the outside part of it, but not on the inside part, because I want to be able to get the picture in it. And yes, I am working upside down. See right here? Oh. And have I said this is why I don't like using ink? There we go. Because you get inky. But I have wipies with me on the side of my desk, and I always can take it off. I mean, it's not a big deal if you get a little bit of ink on you, okay? Just take your little inkies and off you go, okay? How is everybody liking that? Now, where did the key go? I lost my key. This one's not there. Okay, so here's my little key. Isn't that just so darling, right? Isn't that just so darling? The key to my heart. Oh, so cute. And we are going to ink it, because the little thing over here is inked also. Shouldn't everybody's key to their heart be in gold, right? Let's see, we are at 1:30. Man, this is a long one. I am so sorry if I've been holding you guys up. I am just goofing off playing, finishing up this page that we've been working on, which for me feels like forever. And let me tell you, I have been brainstorming, and Joy and I have talked about this, brainstorming pages to do. I think our fancy fold was so much fun class, but I think we need to, maybe we need to do the key over here. The key to our heart needs to be over here on a little ribbon. I need to find my pink ribbon now, and of course I'm all inked up again. So I have been brainstorming. Joy, let me tell you, what is it called? Page layouts with the diamond shape, because you know the diamond shape is the shape for Crop at Home Cinco. Yes, ma'am, Crop at Home Cinco, diamond shape. Yes. Let me see, and I will tell you, I have to find the right pink little bow for that, and it has to be the same pink. And where will that pink be at? I have no earthly idea where my pinks are. But as I show you and start clearing my desk and talk to you about these layouts, look at how that went. What do you think? Look at that. And I didn't use any of my pearls. Here's the dies. Do we have die names for this? Agnes, Margaret, Donna, I'm not sure. what these dies are called. But I keep mine in a huge set. Slimline flowers are in here. My layered flowers are in here. And I keep them all in here. And whenever I feel like making flowers, I make a big batch of them right there. And look at this. Here is our flowers. These little loveys I like to put in a drawer on the side of my stash. These I like to put, and when I have time, look at how beautiful those flowers are. You know, you just need to find time for your fun, because this this year's word for me is joy. And so I want to have fun and have joy in my life all the time. Pure giggly joy. That is what we are doing. This is all going in there, and I think that I don't want to lose my vintage burnisher, so they go in that little space, and they go in my drawer right there. This one also. These are my stickers for my garage sale, and look, these are all the monster stamens I have. Haven't used a single one of them, but I have them. And I do love the little butterflies. I might have to do those butterflies and find a little pink ribbon for that. And we are pretty much all done. I am so thrilled. So let me talk to you about. Let me see if we're not upside down. Hey, hello. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. It was a long class. It's so much fun to start doing this. So as you start doing your little tweezing, I think that you will enjoy making these absolutely gorgeous, fun little rancilla flowers. It's just adding texture. You decide where you want to add your texture. It's just a fun little way. The trick is make your flower just a little misty wet, not too much. I like to use my palm, and you kind of can figure out where you can do your how much wet you need. Then you use your little straight tweezers. I love these from McGill. I don't know if they still are even alive, the little McGill. Yes, I absolutely love my little headband. How cute! And I have little heart earrings. I am ready for a heart day. But I think that you will really love playing around with these flowers, okay? Look how pretty those flowers are. Look at that. They're just, and make the bouquet where you are going to have lots and lots of flowers. Make sure that you're consistent with the colors that you're using so that it flows. My little heart there, it's supposed to erupt with flowers. So you see how it starts on one side and then it moves over to the other side. That is what's super fun about it. Hello, Miss Kimberly. You look lovely in red. Thank you so much. I'm more of a pinky person, but I appreciate a red. A good red is always nice to have. Do you like to work with text weight or cardstock? I really like to work with cardstock when it comes to flowers. The text weight will get a little flimsy, so I really like a little bit more of a text weight with it. Esther, hello Esther. I haven't seen your name here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Annie, thank you so much also. Love the heat tool. Just a little bit of heat is what you want. But look, they're crispy. When you smush them down, they're gonna pop right back up, okay? But it's up to you how much you want to make them, and if you want to even use them on a scrapbook page. I know what I'll be doing this afternoon, playing with tweezers and flowers. Yay! It's the perfect day to play with flowers, paper flowers. They're better than the other ones. Better, different, yes. Oh, I can imagine Martha's being sassy. Little Martha was very sassy, Annie. So all of my cousins are what you would consider your aunt's ages, because my dad is the baby of the family. So all of my cousins were, you know, my goodness, 30 years older than me. So, so they were mean to me. What can I tell you? They were mean. In Hispanic culture, you know, even our nicknames are your weakness. If you're a little chunky, they'll call you gordita. If you're a little too dark, they'll call you morenita. If you're blind, they might call you cieguito. You know, it's always with love, but it's almost like you're thickening up your skin. You're there's no such thing as bullying. It's all made in love, and it's going to happen in your home before you ever leave. But I was morenita. My dad's mi troquita, mi morenita. So my truck, my cute little darker child, because my siblings are all very very pale. How about that? They're very pale. But regardless, you're never sassy, never LOL. Yeah. Okay, so I am so thrilled that you guys are here with me. I'm just reading along. We have learned so much. I rush, and you remind me to enjoy the process. Amen to that. Yes, we have to figure out how to play along and have fun, right? This is the other heart. Look how cute that came out with all these gorgeous little diamonds. Okay, so the diamonds. Oh my God, I have been brainstorming like crazy. I have my little notepad around here somewhere. The one that Annie sent me. Annie, remember this one? That one's. See, I use them, Annie. So the back of my notepad. Ta-da! I was scrapbooking in my head, and I was doing. I don't know. I was paying a bill or something on my desk, and I started daydreaming about diamonds. Oh my gosh! I think that has to be the next one, because I know. And then there's those diamonds that we have that is from the fancy fold that looks like a plane to me. I think I'm dreaming up this page. You guys are going to be just have so much fun. Small toe. Let me see. Have a wonderful time, Annie. I rush and have to come back and embellish. Now, let me tell you, during Crop at Home 5, or any Crop at Home, any Create, I give myself permission not to even worry about the embellishments. I'm just going to do that at another time. I want to get the technique down. Thanks for the tip, Doris. You can get seam binding by the roll and spray it lightly with water, and then it dyes like that. And this lady from the scrap place cabin, she like hand dips this. Like, it is so gorgeous. Yes, and I'm sure you can do that with your inks, right? Probably your Anna Griffin inks. I mean, I don't know. You guys try it out. And my ink gun is still on. That's easy. Any ideas to lessen the glue gun strings? Okay, so you can heat set them. You can kind of just pull on them, and then you kind of spray it, and then they die. Yes, the heat gun strings. OG means the original. Yes. Jenny, the OG, as you can see, I pulled it and it had a string on it. Glue gun strings. There you go. Can you see that one? Don't worry about it. It'll go away. Dot. Oh my God, Dot, my sister from Homa. Oh, I love you so much. I can't even imagine. Yes, you are on my mind all the time. Fridays rosary is all going your way. My sweetest friend from Louisiana. Love you to pieces. Oh, so happy to see you here, Dot. You are so kind. What's the name of the frame die you used for the green one? The frame die I used for the green one. This one? That is the one that is from Crop at Home 4. We got the straight 12-inch border from Create 10, and Crop at Home 4 was the one that has the ribbons going through it. Yes, that is this one. Yes, ma'am. It is gorgeous. Right now, you can't really see how beautiful it is. When you do it in gold, it is absolutely stunning. Yes, it's just absolutely stunning. It is the Crop at Home 4. I think that means OG means the original. Yes, ma'am. The original, because the Crop at Home, the 2-in-1, the 2-in-1 used to come in a little plastic bag like this, and those all came with these little right here. Those little balls. I don't know if the new ones come with the balls. That's why I said, oh, gee. I'm so glad I'm reading this while we're talking here, and I can tell you what I'm talking about. But you can use any ball burnisher. There's tons of them. You can use the end of a pen, which is one of my favorite tools, and it's so pretty. I have it on my journal book. This end of this gorgeous pen, this one is, I love to use that because it is just the perfect size for making flowers. So that is one of my absolutely favorite tools. Thanks, Marcy. Doris, the eyelet die. Yes, that is the eyelet die from 10. We got the 12-inch during Crop at Home 4, or did we get the die during Crop at Home 4? The die, this one came from Create 10. Am I correct? The frame? Anyway, one time we got a frame and one time we got the 12-inch. And so you'd have to do Crop at Home 4 and Create 10 at the same time to get the set. That's the point. Doris, the eyelet frame is from Create 10. Okay. And the eyelet 12-inch came from Crop at Home 4. Miss Kimberly, thank you. Don't be sorry. It's fun. Martha, I've learned a lot. Just gorgeous. I am so glad that you guys are loving this. I know what I'm doing this afternoon. Esther, have fun. Nati, so nice to meet you, Nati. I am so glad. My son has a sweet friend. Her name is Nata. And I love her to pieces. In Austin, very, very successful young lady. I love this page. It is my heart bursting with flowers and love. Right here, we're going to put all our Valentine's yummies. And over here, we're going to put some pretty pictures. So I need to take some pretty pictures with my hubby tonight. Yay, 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 yay. And we're just staying home. But I love the idea of doing that. Nikki has a date tomorrow, so maybe I'll get a date picture for the bottom. I don't always get everything I want. But regardless, we are going to start doing diamonds because I am so in love with the diamond shape, and I've never done that before. But I was playing around with diamonds, and of course you can't even see that from way over there. But the point being, I'm going to start working on diamonds because Crop at Home Cinco, she's giving us diamond dies. I'm just going to make one from something and find a diamond in this house that I can trace. I'm sure we have some. So loves, thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm so glad that you guys are sharing, hanging out with me. I can't even tell you enough. So I'm about 40 people short of having 2,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and leaving me a thumbs up. Join me possibly Monday. I will send you a link on Facebook page. Come join me on my Facebook page. For Monday, I'm going to be all set up for my garage sale. I'm doing that this afternoon, like I'm supposed to be doing that right now instead of playing. Diamond shapes from our Cricut. Absolutely, Deepa. I'm going to get, I thought about that. I'm going to go get my really thick chipboard and cut them out from my Cricut and start making a whole bunch. Thank you so much, Miss Kimberly and Esther. Happy Valentine's Day. Annie, love you. Big kisses all out to you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you again at Monday for garage sale. I'll show you just quick what I'm taking to the garage sale. Wednesday, I'm going to the crop at scrapshacktexas.com. It is in Clear Lake at the South Shore Convention Center. It is so much fun. It starts Thursday at 9 a.m. and ends Sunday at, I don't know, Sunday at 6 p.m. or something. So it is a nice long weekend of scrapbooking. I am taking all of my page layouts like this that are already done. I have 2 big 12-inch carts for them. And I'm going to take my photo printer, my selfie, and I'm just going to be printing pictures and putting those babies on my scrapbook pages. So I'm so excited to be able to do that. And I will see you guys later. And you know that I'm going to have to be dreaming of more diamonds because that's going to be just so much fun. But today I have to go do my chores, like make my bed. Thank you so much, my loves. Have a wonderful Valentine's Valentine's Day, and I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.